Here is a detailed guide to the Guild Wars 2 Action Camera. Normally, in Guild Wars 2, you move your character with your keys and you hold your right mouse button to move the camera. And to target an enemy, you left click on them. However, Action Camera changes this and it feels more like an action game or a shooter game. You get a crosshair in the middle of your screen and this is where you aim your skills. Also, your camera will move wherever your crosshair is pointing. So right now all I'm doing is just moving my mouse. Left click will use the auto attack. And to target an enemy, you will use your right click. To turn on the action camera, you need to set a key for it. Go to Options, and then Control Options. Scroll down until you find the camera section, and by default, Toggle Action Camera will not have any hotkey for it. Just assign whichever you want, and this is how you can enable it. Disable Action Camera, which is the option right below it. This will enable you to temporarily disable the action cam. This can be useful in some cases because it's hard to click on certain UI elements when you are in action camera mode. And so right now, for example, in game, I have the action camera enabled. When I use the hotkey for disable action cam, I am back to my normal mouse controls and I can click on certain UI elements as much as I want. You can customize the action camera settings and adjust general game options to fit your own gameplay style and make it more efficient and comfortable for you. From the general options tab, you will find action camera reticule settings all the way up top. From here, you can change the size and shape of the crosshair, and from here you can change the color. When you scroll down and then go to the camera options, rotation speed can also be helpful in setting up how you want the action camera to work. Also, under the combat and movement section, there are few options I would recommend that can make the experience even better. For ground targeting, you can choose instant or fast with range indicator. Both options can work well with action cam. Disable stop auto attacking on target change, and then enable auto targeting and promote skill target. Disable melee attack assist, and then enable the three options below it. All of these options combined will make your gameplay more fluid, and it will make it easier for you to use your skills while using action cam. Before we talk about the situations you should use action camera for or not, I would highly recommend that you try it in everything you do in game and see how you like it in your own gameplay style. However, generally speaking, action cam can be very useful for jumping puzzles and it can make things a little easier. Also, when you are using your mounts, it makes the whole movement much easier to control. Action cam can also be a great help and can be a big source of comfort if holding the right mouse button while moving around hurts your hands or wrist. It's also very good for builds that relies on close melee range and even range builds that do not require many targetable skills. However, for builds that uses a lot of targetable skills, it can be a problem to move and cast your skills at the same time. It is also not ideal for healing and support builds that require casting the skills on top of you and the group, because then you have to aim your camera in an awkward angle to do that. Now here are also a couple of things you may not know about action camera. You will notice right now that the action cam just simply looks like an X icon on my screen. However, when I'm targeting an enemy, you will notice it now looks a little different and there is a plus icon in the middle. When I get a little closer and now they are within my skill range, you will see that the icon completely changes and it looks like a circle with some edges around. So this can also be a very quick and easy way for you to know if the enemy is in your range or not while using action cam. If you found this guide helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to see more guides for Guild Wars 2. Thank you very much and I will see you in the next guide.